There is a small request from you before going to the video. If you want to know new things about vehicles like this, go now and click the subscribe button below. Do us a little favor. So, let's get to the video. It's been 4 years since the last update to Ducati Supersport 950 platform. Tuned-up fairings enclose a more emission-compliant engine alongside beefed-up electronics to finish the package. The Supersport comes within the base 950 package. The 950S version takes things up a notch or three. Ducati Supersport design team borrowed heavily from its very own panigale V4 platform to draw inspiration for the new Supersport fairings. Across the board, the Supersport 950 and 950S roll with foil-shaped front fender uprights that steer the air around the exposed tube of the inverted front forks. New Angry Bird LED headlight projectors split the night and ensure effective two-way daytime visibility. And it's here that we discover something new. Vertical fins set just outboard of the headlight wells direct air to the rider legs to mitigate the warmth from waste air beginning the vents when underway. Along rock bottom, the chin fairing extends into a belly pan before upswept dual silencers that boost the Supersport race-tastic looks. Cockpit top, a replacement plexiglass windshield contributes to the rider wind pocket and comes adjustable between two preset positions, allowing you to tune your personal protective bubble. The windshield also protects the 4.3-inch color TFT display that bundles all of the instrumentation and subsystem info into one screen. Tall stalks mount the mirrors that come complete with LED front turn signals, so they are separated from the fairing and headlights for effective visibility. Ducati Supersport 950-950S chassis. As usual, the factory relies on a trellis frame on the Supersport 950 that uses the engine as a stressed member to succeed in its final rigidity and eliminate an outsized section of framing. Tubular steel members are welded to make the frame sections, but lightweight aluminum is the material of choice for the single-side swing arm that finishes out the framing in elegant fashion. Here within the suspension we discover a difference between the bottom model and therefore the S model. The bottom model rolls on 43mm used Marzocchi forks, while the latter is buoyed by fatter 48mm Linz stems, both of which come fully adjustable. Linz also supplies the fully adjustable rear shock for the S model, but the bottom model rocks an adjustable Sachs monoshock instead. Fast bikes need fast rubber. Therefore the factory chucked on a group of Z-rated Pirelli Diavolo Rosso third hoops during a 120/70 before a 180/55, both on 17-inch rims. Fast machines also need solid braking capabilities, and toward that end the factory chucked on a pair of Brembo M432 monoblock calipers that bite 320mm front discs with a twin-pod caliper and 245mm disc out back. Ducati Supersport 950-950S drivetrain. The Supersport family weapon of choice for the 950 and 950S is at the liquid-cooled Strada power plant. It runs in an L-twin configuration or a 90-degree V if you prefer, and advertises in its name that it sports 11 degrees of overlap within the valvetrain that aids in exhaust gas scavenging while limiting free hydrocarbons within the exhaust stream. A 94mm bore and 67.5mm stroke gives the two-cylinder lump its 937 cc's displacement and sizzling hot 12.6:1 compression ratio. The signature desmodromic valvetrain replaces the normal valve springs for a pull-closed cam that gives positive poppet closure for the 4 valve heads and utterly eliminates harmonic valve float during high RPM operation. Ride-by-wire throttle control feeds rider demand to the 53mm throttle bodies with their electronic fuel injection system that manages the intake. Both versions roll with a veritable alphabet soup of subsystems that include the Ducati traction system, wheelie control, and variable power modes. Overall control of the above comes bundled under the riding modes feature for a quick and straightforward personality changes, even on the fly. A slip and assist clutch couples engine power to the 6-speed transmission and provides some backjerk mitigation for extra safety on hard downshifts and roll-offs. If you like better to not need to use the clutch every shift, you'll be glad to listen to that both models come stock with the Ducati quick shift feature that helps you to work both up and down the range sans clutch action or maybe bothering to rattle down between shifts. This may allow you to safely begin of the opening sort of a squalid ass dog, and it turns the Supersport into a correct stoplight burner if you've got the nerve for it. The plant churns out 110 horsepower with 69 pound-feet of torque on tap, and also the final drive ratio turns during a top speed of 186 mph. Racing exhaust components are available XL if you would like to urge the reach of a mill with a lift up to 234 horsepower and 87.7 pounds of grunt. The base model 2021 Supersport 950 rolls in Ducati red over black underpinnings for $13,495. If you would like that S model, you'll expect to distribute $15,795, and you've got a choice between duck red and arctic white silk.